What's up? It is your girl, Phree Tha Truth. It's Convo Sessions Thursday, and you know Auntie mode is in full effect. Now, I want to take some time to rewind because during the week, I stirred the pot. And I didn't realize how impactful this conversation was going to be. I didn't know. I wasn't ready. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I wasn't ready. So if you are my friend on Facebook, then you participated in this conversation, most likely. And if you're not my friend on Facebook, I'm going to take time to rewind and let you know what kicked all of this off. So, a couple days ago, I made a statement. And I said, I'm a heterosexual black woman living in Arizona who only dates black men. People keep asking me why I'm single. Okay? Now, I did not know that this was going to turn into hundreds of comments and a lot of people's input on my life. But all I truly was expressing was how slim the pickings are here. Okay? I'm just explaining these things. So, for people who missed it and didn't quite get it, let me go ahead and break down some numbers for y'all. Because I wanted to be properly informed and not just off of how I feel personally living in Arizona. The population of Arizona is concentrated around Phoenix, the capital, and Tucson, the second largest city in the state. The largest county in Arizona by population count is Maricopa, which is home to 4.1 million of the state's 6.9 million people. Containing over 60% of the state's population, Maricopa encompasses 9 of the state's 10 largest cities. Arizona's average population density of 63 people per square mile, with approximately over 100,000 square miles of area in the state. In Arizona, with females sitting at 50.3% and males at 49.7%. So our state is really like a pretty even split when it comes to the women and the men thing, because they say that women outpopulate men everywhere. But in Arizona, it's a pretty dead split right now. So it ain't that bad. Moving on. Now, with that being said, 77% is white people. 4.5% is black people. 4.5%, another 4.5% is Native American. 3% is Asian, and less than 1% is Pacific Islander. And there's like other races and people who are mixed with more races that are also sitting low on the percentage side. All right. On top of that, we have 48% of men in marriages, 46% of women in marriages. Okay. Which is pretty right, because most of my friends around me are married, right? So let's get in a little bit more. The age group where males are most likely to be married is over 65. That's the average. While the female group most likely to be married is 35 to 44. Let's keep going, y'all. Arizona's marital status by race. Okay, so in the Asian community, they are leading. They are close to about like 60%. White non-Hispanic is looking like about 50%. White is looking a little less than 50%. I'm looking at a graph, so they're not really giving me the exact number I'm estimating, y'all. Hispanic is looking like 40%. So is Hawaiian. Black is looking about 30%. And, you know, it's about the same on down. Right? So, now there's no poll for the sexual orientation and stuff of that nature, which is also a factor for me being a black woman. You feel me? Let me finish scrolling down. Looks like there's some more bars here. Let me make sure. So maybe we can get into that too. Yeah, no, it's not there. So, and this is like the most recent census out there. So, me being a heterosexual black woman, and I state that I'm heterosexual for a reason, because when I look around, it seems like that's the thing. Men want their girl to have a girlfriend, or their girl to like girls, or, you know what I mean, to play with another female type situation. I'm not that. That's not me. I'm cool. The way my personality is set up, it might be a misunderstanding in the room. Okay? I'm just not interested in watching my man be with another woman. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just not. And I feel like, let me learn how to please you. Because I don't believe anybody is 100%. And I've only had a couple experiences where I felt like I didn't have to say nothing. So, you know what I mean? Like, that's a gift. That's a gift between y'all, that you're able to understand each other's chemistry and body language, and kind of get like that sixth sense about each other, like you just kind of know. But that's very rare. The norm is to talk about it. The norm is to say what I like, right? So that may put me off the market for some men, knowing that I'm not going to participate in a poly relationship. So that may put me out the market for more men, because I'm heterosexual and I don't want to deal with a poly situation. So that's another factor. Being a black woman in Arizona, come on, man. There are black men here who will not date black women. And they're kind of proud about it. They're kind of proud that they don't have to. That there's so many other types of women that desire them. It's like, it's exotic. Because your mother's black, your auntie's black, You have black cousins. You feel me? So it's the everyday for you. It's nothing exotic because you see it every day. You know what I mean? Like, but remember, somebody's exotic is somebody else's everyday. So it's just like, what are you trying to prove, really? However, it's your choice. Live your life. Just don't bring no harm to anybody else, and you good. I'm not bisexual. I've noticed that's become a very out in the open thing. A lot more people are comfortable with expressing the fullness of their sexuality and their mates and what goes on. However, I can't relate because I don't desire women in that way. Now, I love to see a beautiful woman. I think that's universal. I think we all can appreciate seeing a beautiful woman, right? We're not going to talk about them toxic, hating, negative ass people. This ain't about them. It's about us regular motherfuckers. People who can actually appreciate another beautiful being without feeling threatened by them. I can't count how many compliments I done given to women out when I used to party and go to the club and stuff. Like, I can't count how many times I've done that because, when a woman is in her full femininity and she puts forth the effort to be beautiful, however that is expressed to her, whether we agree with it or not, she put forth her image of what it means to be beautiful. And she manifested that. She made it. She saw it and she made it. It's a manifestation. And I love to look at some women's work. But that's as far as it goes for me. A relationship, sexual, no, I'm not down with that. You feel me? And I'm not knocking anybody else. Again, I'm just explaining where I'm at in this whole dating scene in 2021 of today. I state my location. Not that I'm bashing black men in Arizona, which is what a lot of men took on my post. I was very surprised at the projections that came my way. If you've been following me, if you've been listening to my podcast at all, I have a whole platform for Dear Black Men. I've done interviews with black men in my community and giving them their flowers now. Acknowledging them now. Appreciating their work now. Okay? So, I'm getting further more insight on why I'm single because I refuse to not have clear communication with the man I'm with. And that's just the end of the story. This is my experience of like, I've never had an issue with connecting with black men here. So I'm not complaining at all about black men in Arizona. There are black men out here who love black women and they will only exclusively date black women. Fist in the air for y'all right now. Okay? Because I'm on the other side. I exclusively date black men. That's just what I'm on. Okay? So, if nothing at the end of the day, if nothing works out between us, like, I still support you in your cause. I still support you finding what you're looking for. Right? But just because these good connections happen doesn't mean that they last forever. I mean, I think our generation proved that a lot with the whole baby mama, baby daddy situations that be going on, right? A moment is not forever. So, I'm still single. I'm still single. Okay? We're going to have a part 2 to this because there's still so much more. And I appreciate y'all for tuning in and supporting this platform, Conversation for Phree Tha Truth. Shout out to City Buzz Radio. Go visit freethatruth.com and join me next week because this conversation ain't over.